Mixtapes and DVDs is my era.
Facts.
We did it better.
Yep.
Pelly leathers,
Facts.
ACG boots. We 80s babies and early 90s when it got grimy.
real.
I was out of this world, you could not find me unless you checked the lobby. Hustling was my hobby. We was lobby boys
Yep.
before Jim Jones. You could catch me in Harlem eating Jimbos. dvderatv back at y'all with another one. Y'all know the slogan. Let's get straight into this one. Now, after Camron signed to Rocafella, it seemed like a lot of tension would start between the original Rocafella members and the Dips. And there'll be a lot of shady things being done behind the scenes, from Jay-Z deleting Camron verse off Petey's Crack One for Petey record.
He says he's in the studio playing it, and my verse come on, and Jay say, stop it, erase that shit, and just erase my whole verse.
He's like, yo, stop that shit. Yo, delete that shit.
And Killer getting his revenge and erasing Jay-Z's verse off his Old Boy hit record.
Jay one day was like, yo, I did a little something for you in the studio. Then he had something to Old Boy. I listened to it and I was like, erase that shit.
And even Jay-Z taking Camron beats, which turned into Jay-Z hit record for H to the Izzo.
He played this beat for me. And I'm like, oh nah, I want that one. I want that. I said, cool, we gonna work the paperwork out and get this together. 2 weeks later, maybe a week later, I hear H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy.
Now, even though when Jay-Z took Camron beat and used it for H to the Izzo, Cam wasn't signed to The Rock, but you can see why it was always a little tension cooking up once Cam did sign to Rocafella. And not to mention Memphis Bleak pressing Camron for his funny gestures towards Jay-Z, as I mentioned in a previous video.
I looked Cam dead in his face and told him, yo dog, if it's a problem with Hov, it's a problem with me.
And what made matters even worse between the original Rocafella members and Dipset was when Dame Dash made Camron vice president of Rocafella while Jay was on vacation. 2002, Jim Jones announced Cam as the new vice president of Rocafella while Jay was away on vacation. The industry all but held its breath until Jay's return. There were already rumors circulating that him and Cam weren't getting along. By 2004, Jay had sold his share to label the Def Jam. Now, Camron will be on Rap City, and he'll basically explain Dame Dash making him VP of Rocafella Records without confirming with Jay-Z. And Killer will also speak about Beans getting a bigger position in the future at the label, but only after he get his business together. Now, Killer claims his remarks wasn't to throw Beans under the bus about not knowing the business, but he was only repeating what Dame Dash told him, but Beans ain't take it too well. Now, supposedly after this interview, Cam will come to Baseline Studio and he'll see Jay, Beans, and Bleak, and Cam will be confronted by Beans.
Hey, so bust it, right? One day, and that's all after the president shit. Like I said, I think that's where shit went bad, that not confirming with Jay about Dame saying make me the president. I went on Rap City and talked about it. Right. And what I said was, you know, Dame, this is what Dame told me, I'll make you president, we're gonna bring Beans along further when he get it together, you know, learn more about the business, yada, yada. So I was repeating what Dame told me. So one day I go on Baseline by myself. Jay had went on vacation or some shit, that's why he wasn't around the office. Right. So I walk in the studio, I'm by myself, it's Jay, it's Beans, it's Bleak.
You know how you walk in the room and you know they was just talking about you?
So I just walk in, music not playing no more, nobody talking, so I'm like, what's up, y'all? Niggas like, nothing. So Beans say, yo, can I talk to you for a minute? We go outside the room. I say, what's up? He's like, yo, bro. He said, please don't make me look bad on TV no more, man, da 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 da. I said, what are you talking about? Right. He said, nah, you talking about I don't know the business and this, that, and the third. I said, yo, I ain't trying to make you look bad. I just was repeating what Dame said. If you feel away, I apologize, but that wasn't my intent to make you look bad. He said, yeah, please, man, because I look crazy.
Now, this is Killer's perspective on how Beans confronted him in Baseline over his remarks that he made on Rap City. Now, when Cam is telling this story, he makes it seem like Beans was passive when he approached him. You get what I'm saying? Like he wasn't aggressive with him. Jump in my comment section and let me know if y'all feel like Cam telling the truth the way Beans confronted him. Do you think Beans was this passive? You know, Beans was a beast at this time, and he got a battery in his back from Jay about what Cam said. You think he was just gonna come passive at Cam? Like Beans was a monster this time. I think Beans probably was a little bit more aggressive in this situation. What y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. I love Killer, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Cam wanted no smoke with Beans at this time. You get what I'm saying? But nevertheless, if Beans pressed Camron passive or aggressive, they both spoke like men, and they was able to resolve their issue. So it don't even matter. But listen, if you got a story you want me to do, hit my Cash App up and I'm gonna do it. You know, send a donation, nothing too small, cause I ain't enough to work for. But if you got a story you want me to do, hit my Cash App up and I'm gonna get to the story. But anyway, if you're a fan of these old hip hop stories, tell a friend and tell a friend about my page. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. More content coming, and I'm out. 1.